All right. Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Skyhold. Welcome back to another episode of
Come on and
Mukluk
slam it.
Streams.
Welcome to Japan, kids. It's time for tentacles.
I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still most Mukluk. We're back in Dragon Age Inquisition. Taking a break from the spooky. We are doing this in October. Last night we played the Mortuary Assistant. I was going to play the Outlast Trials tonight, but I found out it's not actually like Outlast 1 and 2. It's like Darktide or something. So it's not what I thought it was. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for tonight at this point. Deventer Resistance. My agent Tamar reports success. One less despicable Deventer Magister to worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium
You did not
assume.
notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Deventer Magister worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium assumes the hand behind the deed was Magister Talani herself, and she reports they have respectfully backed away from both her and her supporters. She sends her thanks, a box of candy chocolates, and a variety of other useful items. Chocolates are mine, the rest I pass on to you. That is not the one I was trying to click on. Favor return. Dear Ambassador, please convey our heartfelt thanks to the Herald for the kind gift to the young Baldwin. Andraste and the Wyvern is his favorite bedtime story, and the stuffed Wyvern toy has already become his most favored companion. We are shocked that news of the Inquisition's formation did not reach us for so long. We would be interested in offering our support for your holy cause, and we shall be sending an emissary directly. Cordially, Wilhelm Augustin. P.S. Enclosed is a drawing young Baldwin has done of himself and the Herald riding Wyverns. I am to convey that his Wyvern's name is Burned, and the Herald's is Otto. Duchess in a box, World Tour 941. You didn't mention Scorn. We have a sponsored stream for Scorn on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I'll start Scorn, and then we'll be playing that afterward. But, need something for tonight. EB says play FNAF. I like the lore of FNAF, but I'm not interested in the gameplay. It's all just jump scares. It's all just jump scares. Bear Luck coming in well. Bear Luck? I don't know if I could go by that name. Beard Luck? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I love the banter among the companions. It's top tier. Duchess in a box tour. I would call our efforts a success, Inquisitor. The peers of Duchess Florian are sufficiently frightened by her visits to have given up all attempts at following in her footsteps. In fact, we've been so effective at scaring the nobility, there's something of an urban legend arising because of us. They say if you whisper last season 3 times in your walk-in, the box Duchess will appear and you'll be cursed to wear flat shoes. She does, you know. It happened to an Arl I knew. I dare you, Mukluk. Liliana. For those who weren't here last time, it's literally a dead Duchess that tried to kill the Empress, and we killed her, and she's in a box. And anytime someone tries to get all upstarty, we just, like, have agents sneak the box into their room at night, with the corpse still in it. We received word from Lady Eustace Richelieu, who presumes more and more to speak for the Desrosiers. She's also quick to use us and we. Cullen. Lady Richelieu's letter follows. The Leandries are rightfully expelled. Their holdings remain intensive, but that is meaningless. We are thus freed to bargain more directly with Lady Valise Thibault over the pairing of her daughter. A proper matchmaking can solidify a great deal of power. In your efficient service, Lady Eustace Richelieu. Alright, so I'm going to start more missions for the people at the table, and then go off to do some combat. Let's see. It has come to violence. The Leandri family staged blockades of several Desrosier holdings and called on the Thibaults to stand with them. The protest was apparently driven by the young man who was to marry the daughter of Lady Valise Thibault. Lady Richelieu offers a barrage of names to clarify. The fool's son, Jessine Leandre, is demanding that his name be honored, that the daughter Celeste Thibault intended to marry him not out of status, but out of love, which is of course of no decisive value in this matter. I've decided it is simply more advantageous for her to be paired with Lord Desrosier, and her family are in no position to deny this. Inquisitor, Lord Desrosier's advanced age ensures that indirect houses will soon benefit. Gracious houses that will favor you. I trust we are understood. The Leandri family must be denied. The fight is over the daughter. Perhaps she should disappear. Oh my god, Liliana. Jeez. It's not waste time on soldiers on. I would give Lord Desrosier assurances will not oppose the defense of his assets. Let these fools start throwing us out. If we declare fully behind Lord Desrosier, we can compel the others to withdraw. Better that a son be cowed than they fall to open warfare. Sure, do that.
At your service.
Do raiding with a pug, that's pure horror. You're not wrong sometimes. Identify Venatori agent. All information about the 5 bells of Hunter Fell has come back negative. The Tal Vashoth is not the bard, the elf is not the Mortalitasi, and the elf is not the smuggler. Addendum. We have learned that the Ferelden is the Venatori agent, but unless we can link her to a specific background quickly, we will lose this lead. We must remove the target immediately to stop Duke Tithus from falling prey to Venatori interests.
Just play Lies of P. It's a horror game technically.
Is it technically? Have Iron Bull tell the Ben Hasrath to eliminate the smuggler.
Inquisitor.
I mean, I could. We just got to get through tonight. And then, because tonight will be Mutiny Monday, and then something following that. What is this? I haven't done that one. What is that? Arl's Invitation. Let's see. No, I'll wait on someone else to become available for that one. Let's see. My soldiers might beat up the escort? Oh my god. Where's a mission that his people could do where he's not gonna beat them up? Okay, here we go. There's a protest we must attend to, Inquisitor. A group of mages have heard of your judgment and the imposition of tranquility. They wonder why they fight for someone who can impose so brutal a penalty. They claim it is a betrayal of the promise of your actions at Redcliffe. We have to deal with this, Inquisitor. We cannot risk a second rebellion at this stage. They're afraid. Send 1 Templar and 1 Mage Inquisitor, 2 veterans, to explain and to remind them that mages created this punishment to protect the rest. That's a very good line. That is a very good line. Okay, so... we were not Western, not find the source of Darkspawn. What zone were we in? Emerald Graves. We were in Emerald Graves. I'll go ahead and get this one lit up. Inquisition contacts report a group of elves investigating ruins in the Emerald Graves. The ruins may be connected to the Emerald Knights, an order of elven warriors that predates the fall of the Dales. The history contained within would be of great value to the Dalish. The Emerald Graves have been experiencing unrest of late. If a small delegation met with the elves and offered assistance in their search, it could provide an opportunity for cooperation between the Inquisition and the Dalish, strengthening our reputation with the clans in Orlais. A few of our soldiers are scouting nearby. We could divert them to the elves' location. Cullen's gonna beat them up. A few of our soldiers met with the elves at Dinan Hanin and the elven ruins in the Emerald Graves. Their leader, Tavin, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of our presence and the Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening our relationship with the Dalish could appear more genuine if you met with them in person. I wonder, the DLCs that I haven't done, are they just like places on the map? I'm wondering if I might accidentally do a DLC and not even realize it. Okay. Alright, so all our agents are busy now. So, world map. Emerald Graves. Local map. No. Emerald Graves view map. That's what I needed. And... Vermin says people a lot safer around the Emerald Grove. Okay, so let's go there. There we go. Alright. Some are places, some is after the main story. Okay.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Soma is awesome. I already played Soma. System Shock is good. Someone in chat, someone in Discord said System Shock. Fairbanks.
You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
Okay.
I need to be going.
Be safe.
What am I supposed to say?
Inquisitor.
The free men have been defeated.
Oh, there we go.
They hurt so many of my people. Now it's finally over. Thank you. Perhaps with the free men gone, we can find a proper home. Algon's lodge was always well situated. Inquisitor.
I need to be going.
Good day then.
Okay, quest complete. And there's a new marker over this way. Oh.
I'm standing because of you. I've little to give, but I'm
Clara.
grateful.
Inquisitor, you saved Gertrude and the others. Thank you so much.
I'm amazing.
This is bold of me, but if I could have a moment.
I'm here. What do you need?
This is about Fairbanks. There is a rumor that he is of noble blood. Once the war is over, many of us will return to serve our lords, to work their fields, raise their brats. Most of the aristocracy know little of the lives of commoners. They care nothing for us. Fairbanks is different. He is a great man. There is much he could do if he had the power. If the rumor is true, if Fairbanks is noble and we have proof, do you see what I'm saying?
The rumor about Fairbanks being noble. What do you want me to do about it?
Oh, I don't mean to impose, but you travel all over the Dales, don't you? Perhaps if you found something that could help. I've written everything I know in my journal. You can look at it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So, evidence of nobility. Clara's journal. Clara writes mainly about life at Watcher's Reach. Her curiosity about Fairbanks is interspersed between detailed descriptions of foraging excursions. I saw Fairbanks looking at an old gold medallion as I walked past him. It bore the image of some kind of bird and the motto "To the sun on blessed wings." Odd. Day 51, the old elf Calder has such stories. He talks about how Fairbanks helped people even before the war. Calder says there's some of the who think Fairbanks is actually noble blood, not a commoner like he claims. I wonder if that has anything to do with the medallion. 52. I pestered Calder some more to make me stop asking. He told me the story of the Lamarck family. Lord Giroux Lamarck, only daughter, fell in love with a chevalier in the service of Lord Giroux's enemy and ended up with his child. Lord Giroux was furious and turned Bernice out of their home. They had her lover assassinated. Awful. Bernice never returned to her father and fled to the Dales. Her child was stillborn. But Lord Giroux eventually regretted what he had done and on his deathbed left all lands and titles to her and all her offspring. Why would he have done that if he was certain the child died? I can't stop thinking about it. What if Fairbanks is really the Lamarck baby? Imagine all the good he could do if he was noble and inherited that fortune. But having him reinstated will take proof. After all, I've heard of the Council of Heralds. There can be no doubt. Maybe the medallion? But anyone could have a trinket like that. There could be something here in the Dales to help me prove it, but I wouldn't know where to start. Monk now has Starbucks facial hair. Hey there, Mike. The chair surviving night games. Couldn't watch till the end. I hated the part where you had to mess with the teeth of the corpses. Same. It was pretty nasty. Let's see. Alright, so up that way. Yeah, we played the mortuary assistant last night, and we had to embalm a bunch of corpses. And yeah, it was pretty gross. Like, the gameplay loop was basically you would embalm 3 bodies, and while doing it, a bunch of spooky stuff would happen. And you would have to use the spooky stuff to figure out what demon was trying to possess you, trap it in one of the bodies, and then burn it in the incinerator. And then, like, you survive that night, you get a drop of lore, and then the next night starts.
Make it take you.
And after we did 2 nights, I was like, alright, this is pretty cool. I love the spooky stuff, but I'm tired of embalming bodies. So, like, I got tired of the gameplay loop. So, we saw 2 of the endings, and then we YouTubed for the other endings. And some of them were, like, so specific on how you had to unlock them, I never would have found them. Did you hear? Sister Costeau has fallen. I'm surprised it took so long. She was soft. Unfortunately, we also lost the rats we were going to send to Soledin. We have to make sure this doesn't happen again. Oh, that's actually an update related to what I did. That's cool. What will be the spooky game tonight? We're trying to figure that out. Because Outlast Trials is going to be the next one, but I really didn't know what I was getting into. It's apparently, like, more of a multiplayer game that you, like, queue up for. It's not, like, a story like the other 2. And it's also early access, so it's not done. I didn't realize any of that. So I'm contemplating doing a different thing for tonight. Or, if all else fails, Scorn sponsored stream is tomorrow, then we'll be playing Scorn after that. We could just do, Mutiny Monday Lies of P and not start a spooky game tonight, because of tomorrow's plans.
Should we look around?
Varric, please? You close fishing lines of P. I think so, yeah. Midwife's Journal. This time-worn diary was found amongst more valuable items. It is bound in leather and has a solid silver trim, which might be why it was saved. A few entries can still be made out. 16 herring 9/8. This has been the coldest winter I can remember. Even the river is frozen. No one should be out there, not in this blizzard. So you can imagine my surprise when there was a knock at my gate. A young woman, she's looking for the Fairbanks cottage. I go out and say to her, nothing fair about this weather, but yes, you're at the right place. She throws back her cloak and I see she is heavy, less than 2 weeks away. Please help. She's almost in tears. I bring her into the house and sit her by the fire with tea and slippers. She's young, not more than 20. Her hands are smooth. They have not seen a day of work in her life. Her clothes are travel-stained but fine. The cloak must be worth at least 50 royals. Beautiful blue trimmed with fox fur. Her name is Bernice, but she won't say more. Many girls who come here not wanting to say who they are, I understand. Herring 9/8. Bernice had the baby. A boy, healthy, full head of hair. She named him Evereast. She tried to pay me with a heavy gold locket, a falcon on its face. I asked her what it was. It looks valuable. She said it was her father's, that she doesn't care to have it anymore. I tell her she might not, but her son might one day want to know where he's from. A new year, Bernice should be healthy enough to leave, but it is still cold and I just cannot turn her out. I will ask her to stay and be my assistant. I have needed help for a while. My fingers are not as nimble as they used to be. Clever girl, she will make a fine apprentice. Muck, have you looked at the Sons of the Forest Horror Survival? I have not. Duhame's notes. The shipments are prepared. Once again, the rats from Watcher's Reach are getting in my way. One woman got far enough into my camp to look in the crates, scrounging for food, no doubt. Sneaky little peasants. Perhaps traps next time. Okay. Is that enough evidence? Nope. It looks like there's something else here to find. Scariest game on Tuesday. Docket is Guild Wars 2. Old painting has a carved wooden frame. Paint is rubbed off at some places, carved into the back of the frame. Lord Giroux Lamarck. The portrait shows the Lord as he was looking 40 years ago. He bears a striking resemblance to Fairbanks. Oh, there we go. Think we just got our evidence. Let's see what that is. Could do Necromancer on Soulstone. That's spooky. I have played so much Soulstone off stream since the last time I played it on stream. I've unlocked a lot of the rune trees. Johnson.
Ah, your worship. Just watching out for local wildlife. Little glory, but it has to be done. It's just one bear that's become a problem. A huge one. Bigger than I've ever seen. It's rampaged through camp a few times, ripping apart our supplies. One of our workers broke his leg trying to get away. Next time, we might not be so lucky. It must be upset that we're in its territory. It's it or us, so far as it's concerned.
Hunt down the problem bear. Okay. You could play League of Legends? Amnesia the Bunker. Oh, that actually reminds me, I never played, what was it, A Machine for Pigs, which was an Amnesia game that I have. I played The Dark Descent and the Amnesia game about the baby. Oh my gosh, there's so many bear cubs. my god. Did you play Ari Village? Yes. I did, and it is on Mukluk Plays if you'd like to see it. Okay. Yeah, there's a dead Inquisition scout there. Did you also play the Rose DLC? I did, and that's also on Mukluk Plays if you'd like to see it. Yeah, when I played the Rose DLC, it had been so long since I played the normal game, I had to like relearn all the controls, so it was really bad. Alright, go there. Yeah, there is a Shadows of Rose playlist also. Oh, in here? Yeah, we did play Village. The Perendale War. Not many people take the road west into Perendale for the sake of pleasure. Few living things inhabit the rocky countryside, save for silver miners, wyverns, and an astoundingly pugnacious breed of mountain goat. In far-off days, the mountains around the city were full of dragons, and perhaps this was what first brought it to the attention of the Pentagast kings. Pentagast like Cassandra? Certainly it was not the goats. Although the region has belonged to Navarra since the late Blessed Age, travelers here will find much that reminds them of a provincial Orlesian town. A great carving depicting the lion slaying the dragon adorns Perendale's gates, and many Orlesian lions decorate the city's buildings. And there are still many citizens who cling to the hope that the Empress will restore the city to the Empire. Historians mostly agree it was not the dragons nor the silver, and certainly not the goats that began centuries of warfare between Orlais and Navarra. It was Emperor Etienne Valmont and the Pentagasts. In 782 Storm, the Pentagast family, fresh on the throne again for the first time in generations and eager to build up alliances lost by the Van Markham dynasty, approached the emperor to solidify a peace treaty through marriage. The emperor, who was under great pressure to produce an heir, set aside his empress of 17 years and wed Princess Soteria Pentagast, theoretically cementing a promise of peace and cooperation between Navarra and Orlais. Promises are hard to keep. By 797, Storm Soteria was still childless, and the emperor was sent her to a cloister so that he might marry his mistress. Maybe the emperor was the problem? As anyone other than Etienne might have predicted, the Navarrans took this poorly. Angry letters arrived in the imperial palace by the cartload. A small war party of Pentagast rode into Orlais and reclaimed Princess Soteria. But the Navarrans did not take military action yet. They were strategists and knew to bide their time. In 846 Blessed, while most of the Orlesian army was committed to order in Ferelden, the Pentagast began their war against Orlais. The Orlesians rallied to defense and drove the Navarrans from Ghislaine and Arlesians, but at the cost of much of their northern territory. Perendale was lost and never recovered, a lingering sign that peace between the two nations was impossible. Orlais heraldry and symbolism. This book offers a comprehensive look at the well-known or noble bloodlines of Orlais. Of interest are a few lines in the entry of House of Lamarck. Amies de Lamarck established this ancient house in the time of Emperor Cordelis Dracon. Sadly, the bloodline ended with Lord Giroux Lamarck, who disowned his only daughter Bernice. The shield of the Lamarck family bears a falcon, volant on a field of sky and blue. The house's motto is "To a son on blessed wings." Okay, is that all the evidence we need of this guy being royalty, I wonder? Have you played Darkwood? No, I have not.
Oh my gosh, look at this nice new beaker. Mukluk, how is it already covered in fingerprints?
Hey, Maestro, welcome, thank you. His ashes scattered on the plateau might overlook the Great Wood, but brigands and traitors have taken these woods, and I cannot fulfill his wish. This is as far as I go, but there are good-hearted souls in this world, and I pray the Maker sends us one who may journey where I cannot. Andraste will look well upon one who hears a widow's plea. Okay. Andraste's strength. Andraste's path was difficult and was ours, but we did not falter, and she did not. We will be rewarded just as she was. Okay. Let's pump over there.
Muck, I found the perfect game. Spooky October. Alan Wake 2 is releasing later this month. Think it's timed exclusive on Epic's store.
I will play it. I have played the Alan Wake games so far. I am invested. Control was amazing. I will play that. Doesn't really help with our issue about tonight, but yes, I will play that. Oh, there it is. Map of Elgernon's Bastion. Okay. Quarry. Yeah, Alan Wake was good, and Control was incredible. I am curious to see it continue. Wait, is that already checked off? I guess I already got this one. Alright, I was mistaken. Lover's Promise Quest. Did you play Choo Choo Charles? Yes. And that is on Mukluk Plays if you would like to see it. I'm so glad I made that channel. It's doing work. Quest complete. What is that noise? Oh, Lord, he coming. I think that ate the lovers. Is the website doing work though? It's doing okay. Still glad we made it. It's been more challenging lately. Eternal has been a huge help. Because I don't know anything about website development. I'm the creative guy. I make the the guides and the videos and stuff like that. But Clam did most of the design work for the website as far as like, making what I described become a reality. And he got busy with his new job like a year ago and has hardly been able to do anything. So Eternal stepped up, and Eternal's been helping me keep the site updated. Like when I make a new guide, he puts it on there, stuff like that. Let's see. Alright, over that way. Blood Lotus. Was this the stuff we used for bee grenades? It might be. Oh, we just got a quest complete.
Bearded Muck.
If I
Yes.
recall, owls represent the elven goddess Andru. Oh wait, was it Dirthman?
And my guy's an elf. Would he know? Wait, other way. Hey, son of a, thank you for the resub. Welcome.
People actually enjoy walking in the wilderness. They do it for fun. It's called hiking.
What about My Friendly Neighborhood? Is that like a Mr. Rogers episode? Not aware of that one. God, there's so many Brontos